So this was the trade that made me $2,400 yesterday. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly walk through you guys. So it started off with just seeing the daily news, and there was no major news, right? So now let's break this down. I'm gonna break this down trade, right? So let's go into the foras. Yeah, yeah. So I'll post an iCard. I'll post an iCard right here. You will be able to see the daily analysis that I have done, like the analysis that I have done beforehand on the trade that I've executed, right? So in that video, I've clearly explained as to why I took this OB and what am I looking for and what am I expecting. I even gave the perfect zone to enter, etc. So basically what we can see on the 4 hours is that price on Euro USD is on a downtrend, right? So yeah, I was focusing on a downtrend. Simple. So let's come down into the 4 hours, right? So yesterday, price failed to take out previous week's low, right? Previous week's low, which was right here. Price failed to take out previous week's low. So this was my draw on liquidity. This is what I thought would happen, right? That's my draw on liquidity. And now we are on the 4 hours. You can see a very clean order block. We can see a very clean order block that has this inducement, right? It has this beautiful inducement. So my target was just to tap this zone, look for a change in your 15 minutes, right? But now let's drop into the 15, right? So on the 15, my plan was below the 50% of the 4-hour OB. I was looking for a 15%. That's because price failed to close below. Price failed. You can see price, like if I've drawn right here, there's like a 1 pip. Price failed to take the low below. So this OB could be technically, it could fail, but it looked so good that you just have to take an entry. You should just try it out, So I dropped down into the 5 minutes. And then you can see I'm waiting for price. So this is where I made a mistake, right? So I made an initial loss. You can see the fair value gap I've drawn. This is the London silver bullet session. So the moment it tapped, I was looking for a continuation and I entered a sell trade right here. And I went for a 1:3. But what happened is price came back and went straight SL. So then I was out of the market for some time and I was waiting for a perfect change of character and then a break of structure, right? So right here, we can see a change of character. So afterwards, price took out this sweep, this high, tapped into the upper portion, like above 50% portion of the 4-hour OB, gave you the change of character. And then it eventually gave you a break of structure right here, right? So then what is the most logical point to enter from the moment price has done this and I'm looking for a retest to enter, right? So I'm looking for this region right here, which is a clear looking order block. One of the main things that I have seen is try to keep trading very simple, right? Try to keep trading so simple that you should be just able to just see it and be like, yeah, this is a sell. Just see it and be like, this is a clear OB. Just see it and be like, this is a clear fair value gap. This is a break of structure. This is a change of character. If you aren't clear looking at the chart in the first 5 seconds, that is your call to, that means you're either not confident enough or it's just not the right setup, right? You just skip. So that's what I did. So I hurried on to a setup on the silver bullet London session, which was my mistake. But again, I was following my plan. We were coming out of an order block and it was during the silver bullet session. So it was part of the plan. So I didn't really mind taking the loss. But this one is a clear winner, right? Since I made the loss here and I had to pay a few commissions, I will show you in the end of the video. what are my my platforms commissions that I pay per lot. And then yeah, so to cover for it, instead of going for a 1:3, I went for a 1:2, 1:3.2, so that I could cover up my charges and make overall profit. So this was my trade. And as for the trailing plan goes, the moment price broke this, I set my SL right above the swing. And right when price broke this, meaning took out London lows, took out this basically. The moment price took out this, I set my trailing SL right here, right about this swing. So basically, it is somewhere around the region of 1:1, right? And the moment price broke out London, I set my trailing SL right here, which is a 1:1.5. And then I held it out for a full TP, and eventually I saw this doji candle and I started panicking. So I eventually set my SL right here, which is almost close to 1:2. So if price comes back up, I was willing to take a 1:2 and then, go for it. And yeah, yeah, so we're doing stage 1 of my 100K and we are 1.8% up. Could have easily been 5% up, but yeah, who cares, bro? We're up, so we're 1.8% up. I have a 75% win rate. You'll see why. So these are the 4 trades I've taken. I won, I've lost one. I have won 3 trades, right? Technically, I won 3 trades. The first trade I took was on gold, a sell trade. This was last month, actually, like the end of last month. It's the first week of this month, right? It's on the 3rd of October. And you can see that my gain is 0.01. I made 1:2 and then eventually went into break even. So that was my loss. I should have taken the 1:2 and, at least taken out partials at 1:2 and let it run for a 1:3. But that's my bad. I just followed my plan, so I don't mind the losses at all. And then the next trade was Euro USD. I'm not able to find setups in gold. Like gold is respecting my zones, but according to my rules, I'm not able to find entries in gold. So right now I am trading Euro USD and JBB USD. Like I keep analyzing it, so if I'm able to find entries, I'm taking entries in there. And then the next Euro USD trade, again, it went for a 1:2, but it just didn't go for a 1:3, which was my target. And I closed it out at 0.31%. And this was the silver bullet loss. This was the silver bullet loss. Again, sticking to my rules, consistent, I'm disciplined. And this was your yesterday's trade, right? 2.4%, $2,400. And you can see the commissions. So the commissions on trading Forex lots are a lot, but then commissions on trading gold is quite less, right? You can see I'm making almost the same profit, but just $10.8 as commissions. It's $38, $56 as commission. So it's fine as long as I follow my rules. So this is your profit and for the recorded data, right? So I took that result, the first 2 trade results as a break even. So this is the data that I've recorded. I am yet to take a trade today. So this week I've been active on the market. Since the first week, this is the week that I have been most active in the market. And you can see the pairs SLTP risk percentage, the lot size I have taken, the dollars I'm risking. All my trades have come during the London session, which is quite surprising. And these are my notes. So let's just have a read through my notes, right? For the London silver bullet session. I have to relax and understand the loss is part of the game, and I have not done anything wrong as I followed all my rules and risk management. The math will work out. The math will work out. For now, I think I should take 1:2 or at least partials at 1:2 and let the runners run for silver bullet setup until I have completed the backtest. So right now I am in a backtesting session, right? I am collecting a lot of data for silver bullet, and Silver bullet is basically based on your liquidity concepts, which is again like SMC. So I'm just testing it out. I'm trying it out, and yesterday was one of my first, times I took it. Now let's see the notes for your SMC for the $2,400 profit trade, right? So it was from the same sell zone as taken during the silver bullet session for London as a trade above. Price tapped the upper portion of the 4-hour zone, and I changed my perspective from 15 minutes to 5 minutes as lower time frame market structure shift. And that happened. So I set the limit order on the retest of the OB, and which worked out all good. Instead of the standard 1:3, I went a little higher as there was an FAG waiting to be filled at my target. So I extended my TP to 1:3.25, which was a good idea as it covered my commission. I must stick to this risk until I reach 3% buffer and then go for 1% trades, 1% risk trades when a good setup and everything aligns. I have shown and in the process of mastering the mindset, and I must continue my journey. It's not easy seeing others make so much money on gold, but gold hasn't respected my zones, and if it did, I have not got any entry. This is the real trader's mindset. This is how you trade. You just don't fucking care about what others are doing. You just don't fucking care what others are making. You just don't care about any of that. You just stick to your plan, you stick to your discipline, you stick to your strategy, you stick to your risk, and never fucking waver from these rules. These are rules, these are things you have tested, these are things that you know work for you, and you should just stick by them. You could keep trying to practice, you should keep trying to practice, like every day. Even though I'm not able to find a setup, just like today, I have marked out all the zones, right? GBP, I've got a zone waiting right here, not yet respected. USD CAD, I've got a zone waiting right here. I actually missed the trade because this was the actual order block and I missed the trade, and it's a 1:3. I missed the trade. It doesn't matter. Now we move on. USD JPY, I've marked a zone. Still not yet come. Gold, marked the zone all the way in the morning, did not respect, came up all the way to the bottom till here and then gone back up. Euro USD, we're back at Euro USD. I marked out a zone today. We still are ranging much higher than that, waiting for the price to come down. So all I'm saying is just stick to your fucking rules. Know what you are trading. If you don't know, then you're lost, buddy. Gotta build your own strategy. Gotta backtest it. Gotta forward test it. Buy a funded account. Put some money in an actual account. Trade it. Build your risk management. Build your psychology. Master yourself. That's it. That's pretty much it. And yeah, there's nothing much to say. I'm gonna keep updating on the 100K account, and yeah, I'm gonna just keep taking trades as per my strategy, as per my rules allow, and yeah, we'll see. Just let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this video. If you made it this far, I would like to know that you've made it this far. Do drop a comment below, and yeah, just let me know whatever. And in the pinned comment below this video and in the channel description, I have linked to my trading community, so you can join there. There are a couple of 100 people in there, and it's a pretty active community, or at least I keep it active, and people do ask their questions and I do help them out every now and again. So if you guys do need help with any of the things that I've said, do reach out to me, comment, DM, whatever it is. You got this. All right. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. See you, man.